this lesson, we are about to see a couple of astonishing nature-based solutions that we are going to show you now. They are similar but different, at least because one is at the ground level and the other is on the rooftop. Water squares and blue roofs. Both of them are used for temporary runoff storage and can be classified as active or passive depending on the types of control devices used to regulate the drainage of water from them. But before presenting them, we have to clarify one basic concept about artificial ponds: detention basins versus retention basins. Essentially, the main difference between a detention basin or a retention basin is the presence or the absence of a permanent pool of water or pond. Water level is always controlled by a low-flow orifice, which is also called riser or minimum threshold. A detention or dry pond has an orifice level at the bottom of the basin and does not have a permanent pool of water. All the water runs out between storms and it remains dry most of the time. A retention basin or pond has a riser and orifice at a higher point and therefore retains a permanent pool of water. A retention pond looks like a regular pond, but it can play an important role in controlling stormwater runoff. Dry basins or detention basins only control flood flows. A retention pond can also provide some water quality benefits by reducing pollutants and sediments. A water square is a not hidden structure designed to provide a temporary storage for surface stormwater in a highly urbanized context. A water square can be either a detention structure or a retention structure, but sometimes part of the water square is a retention structure overflowing to a second part of it that is a detention structure. Water squares make the dynamics of water visible in the town or city, and by doing so, they can help enhance the aesthetic value. Water squares can be combined with other public urban functions, and as such, they create spaces with multiple purposes: recreation, aggregation, even a reduction of the heat island effect. Properly designed water squares allow for substantial fluctuations in water levels and, as such, for large volumes of water to be buffered. A blue roof, also known as a rooftop detention, is designed to provide temporary storage and slow release of stormwater runoff. This technique is most commonly used in dense urban areas where other methods of stormwater detention are impractical. By the way, blue roofs are not roof pools. Blue roofs are used to detain rooftop runoff on site and reduce the rate of runoff from rooftops during rainfall events. A blue roof may be used as a standalone detention method or because they do little to improve the water quality of runoff as part of the treatment chain. Blue roofs can be implemented effectively on slightly sloped roofs in residential, manufacturing, commercial or industrial settings. Rooftop detention is a particularly good storage option in densely developed areas where roofs make up a significant portion of the total site area. In fact, such large roofs generate significant amounts of runoff. Rooftop detention using blue roofs represents a cost-effective and convenient storage option that can be applied to new construction in the urban environment to provide adequate storage volume and runoff reduction to comply with stormwater regulations. Blue roofs are often the least expensive means for temporarily storing stormwater at a site, particularly when compared to subsurface storage or green roof systems. Both water squares and blue roofs, in addition to the reduction of peak flows in the sewer network, can reduce the size and/or improve the performance of other downstream BNPs, such as bioretention cells or infiltration systems. There are also some constraints that must be evaluated for each specific project of a water square or blue roof. Costs versus benefits, possible groundwater level interference, structural safety, in particular for blue roofs, pollution control and sanitation aspects in general, risk of increasing the presence of insects and the need of a regular maintenance and cleaning. In general, all the basins are important for storing and slowing stormwater runoff, no matter their size and the context where they are built. Especially in inner city areas, water squares and blue roofs can be an interesting and cost-effective solution from this point of view, with an additional value in terms of architectural beauty, landscape characterization, and, moreover, recreation and aggregation functions for the local population.